Hello everyone. Before we begin with this episode of Newtonhill TV, I'm going to get myself into a lot of trouble. Very happy birthday to one of our regulars, Mr. Ian Sullivan. He is 50 years old today. Happy birthday, Ian. Oh, I'm going to regret putting that on a video. Right, here's the rest of the show. Okay, take 2 of episode 7 of Newtonhill TV. Hello everybody, I hope you've been enjoying the sunshine. It has been a beautiful day here in Newtonhill. We're here to tell you about all the exciting things that are coming up this week. But before I do that, I better introduce my guests, who are, of course, as is the tradition at the moment, it's Ian and Yvonne. Hello both.
Hello.
How's life treating you?
Yeah, good.
Excellent.
Not really been doing much. Just hanging around.
You've got a lovely new phone, Yvonne. You can see the nice scenery behind you. You can hear the crows in the distance. The sun's setting in your face. Fantastic.
It's good. There's no cracks down the front of it, and yeah, it's great.
And Mr. B, you've relocated to a different section of the pub. I guess this is one way to keep yourself entertained, just to sit in different bits of the pub every now and again.
Yes, indeed.
Yvonne, did you do anything exciting in the last couple of days since we spoke to you?
No, nothing at all. A little bit of cooking, a little bit of sleeping, a bit of walking the dog. That's been about it, really.
Oh, very good. What about yourself, Mr. B? Did you do anything exciting last couple of days?
Well, I became a year older.
Do you mean you had a birthday?
I did indeed.
Excellent. Happy birthday, Mr. B. Did you have a nice day? Did you do anything exciting?
Well, I was playing darts on my birthday, and I was playing some good players, and I think they knew it was my birthday because they let me win.
Oh. now I actually know the story behind that. I know the story behind that, and I can absolutely assure you they did not let him win, and they are not at all happy about that.
Oh, they'll be raging.
Excellent. Well, before we just chat about beer deliveries and things like that, I got sent a video. This is from a lovely chap called Ian. I have seen him in the pub every now and again, but he made the beer carriers. How did that all come about, Yvonne?
So he made us some beer carriers when we had the square cartons the first week that we did the beer deliveries. But we've got our new cartons, so he's Daz did a little sketch for him, and we sent it across to him, and he's manufactured. Is that a laser engraver he does it with?
Yeah,
I'm not
think
sure
so, yeah.
exactly, but you've got the video. So, and he made us them, so we'll be using them when we do the deliveries this week. Yeah. Hopefully, if they work. We haven't tested them yet, so but fingers crossed.
Well, it's really cool because Ian said, "Would you like me to make you a little video to explain how I made them? Like people in Newtonhill might be interested to see it." And the whole point here is he really wants to encourage other people to sort of share some of the stuff that they've been doing, like. I didn't know this kind of thing was even possible, never mind in someone's garage just round the corner. So, yeah, I think it would be really cool. So, anyway, here he is, made a video. Oh, and there's some music halfway through this, and it was Daz that did the music for this as well. Daz has been featuring a lot in this programme. Anyway, here we go. This is Ian. This is Ian right here.
Hello, my name's Ian. Some of you might recognise me from around the village or in the Newton Arms. And this is my first attempt at a video of doing something interesting. I shall apologise up front for the stilted talk and dodgy editing. Never tried this before. Where does the idea come from? Well, I've been watching the Newton Arms TV and rather enjoying it over the past few weeks. And a few days ago I thought it might be fun for people to make up their own videos of something interesting from around the village and submit them to go on to Newton Arms TV. So this is my first attempt at that. Right, I'm going to attempt to show you how I made this. This is a beer carrier. Last month when the Newton Arms started its excellent beer delivery service, I figured it could be a little bit awkward for them to carry around the cardboard cartons that they've been using for the beer. So I came up with a quick design for a wooden carrier that I could build in my workshop and turn out reasonably quickly so that it's easier for them to do their deliveries. I'm going to quickly run through how I designed and built one of these, and hopefully it'll be an interesting subject. It's 6mm laser ply. It's a special plywood to use in laser cutters that doesn't produce as much smoke and horrible smells as normal plywood does. I've designed it on some software, laser cut out all the 3 pieces that are part of it, and then cleaned it up and stuck it together. We'll put a little bit of varnish on at the end as well. Right, first technical hitch. I seem to be unable to find out how to do my screen capture software anymore. So this is an image using my camera of the software. It's called Lightburn. It came with my laser. It has a relatively simple design package in it to allow you to do fairly basic shapes, but more importantly this software also carries the laser. If you see on here on the screen, there's the 3 shapes for the beer carrier that the laser is going to cut out, and then there's a couple of logos here that it will etch, and then down this right hand side here is the laser control. I'm not going to run through each step of making this because we'll be here for hours and you'll be bored senseless. The next thing we'll have a look at is my laser cutter itself. Rather substantial as a hobby machine, but I had a bit of a space to fill. So the cutting bed is here. You place your cutting material in here, and then across the top here we have a arm that can go X and Y, and on this machine this bed can be lowered so that you can deal with different thicknesses of material. The way it works, at the back of the machine there's a large laser tube. It plies the beam off a mirror in the corner, off another mirror here, finally to another mirror where it's pointed downwards to a focusing lens and goes out through the bed of the machine. Some extra equipment you can't see very well because it's hidden in the corner. We have a chiller down there which provides cold water, keeps the laser tube cool so it doesn't burn out. Very powerful extractor fan in the middle there, and then hidden away in the back is an air compressor that supplies air to the laser nozzle so that it doesn't get damaged while you're creating smoke and fumes. Right, we've got everything hooked up. The laptop's connected to the laser, software's ready, so I'm going to put a piece of wood in the machine and start the cut. I might have to put a bit of music over this because once the fans and compressors running it gets a little bit noisy in here, but I'll show you a video of the laser actually cutting. I'm going to speed some of this up in the edit, otherwise you'll be here for quite a while watching this. Back to normal speed, and you can see the laser etching the pub name on the top of the carrier. Right, looks like it's done a decent job. Let's get these parts out of here. Excellent. Next step, relatively simple and obvious. We'll give them a quick sand to get all the smoke marks off them. Okay, so that's now nice 3 cleaned up pieces of wood. Time for almost the last step. We'll put them together. Right, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully you'll see one of these on a doorstep near you quite soon. And hopefully you found my video a little bit interesting and not too badly done. Let's see how we get on with the editing now. Bye.
Awesome. Thank you again, Ian. That's incredible. And Ian has actually said to me, I mean, you notice he's calling it Ian's evil Lair there, but he's got some other pretty cool toys in there, so it wouldn't be surprised if we saw from Ian again. So, yeah, I really must encourage you.
He's a bit of a mad inventor.
Yeah. I think he's got time on his hands. That's definitely for sure. If you've got any sort of project like that, anything that you're able to show us off, and you want to do a little video, that was about 7 minutes for me, and it could be shorter than that, it could be a little bit longer. You know, let us know. You just upload it. We'll try and edit it if I can. I'm starting to learn how to use these things a little bit better now, so that'd be really cool. And then Yvonne, you're obviously going to be trying out the actual beer carriers this weekend, so yeah,
yes.
Let us know how it goes. And speaking of beer carriers, what is the plan for this weekend?
On you go, Dad.
I guess it's the plan, same as always.
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, 5 till 9:45. And the same beers with the exception of Carling. And Panaro will be on again.
Panaro, that's the craft beer. I know a couple of people were asking on Facebook about that. So so that'll be Hazy Jane.
A West Coast Pale Ale.
Sorry, Ian, carry on. I apologise.
A West Coast Pale Ale.
Yeah, very good. So I'll get a Facebook post up as I normally do. It's a PDF. We pop that on Facebook. If anybody wants it, anybody else, all you need to do is let us know. If you've got friends who aren't on Facebook and they're like moaning about it, let us know and we'll see if we can put it somewhere else. But so far, everyone seems pretty happy just to phone up and ask if they don't know. So yeah, that's really cool. Anything else we want to cover, folks? Or are you happy for me to just wrap things up?
It'll be telephone orders again and cash payments like we have been doing. We're just going to continue with that. So just
excellent. Yeah. Okay, Mr. B, are you ready?
Oh, one more thing.
Oh, go on.
Did you see what Claire, the foodie queen, had done with her beer pots?
Oh yeah, because
she's
recycling them, isn't she? Yeah.
Yeah, they're compostable. So she just planted her seeds in them. She's putting them straight into the garden and they'll compost down and brilliant.
That's very good. It's better than them ending up in the bin, isn't it? Yeah. Excellent. Right. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Mr. B, what do you call a fish with two knees?
A fish with two knees. A toonie fish.
A toonie fish. Toonie fish. You got there.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Well done.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Oh, me. That's us, folks. We'll be back very soon. Thank you very much, Ian, Yvonne. Catch you tomorrow. We've got a quiz, a Newtonhill based quiz, but it's full details on that. We wanted to get that happening today, didn't happen. Long, boring story as to why, but we'll be back for that tomorrow anyway. And don't forget, live TV this weekend.
Oh, yes.
We're going to be doing a virtual pub crawl. Don't miss that. All the details on Facebook. Join us. We had about 70 people watching last time and hoping to get up to about 100 this time. We've got so much local talent.
It was so much fun.
It really, really was. Take it easy, everybody. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.